Y'all are like a fucked up remote. Now I get it why buttons broke. Cause you press him but he don't do nothing, no. Especially when it comes to punches thrown. You motherfuckers keep wanting smoke, so the blunt is rolled. Take another toke of the spliffing in.
I said it must be cause a nigga got dough. Extraordinary swag in the mouth full of gold. Nigga talk till they get locked jaw. Chrome till they dome till they get Glock jaw. Niggas talking cowboy or a rock star. Everybody play the tough guy to pop off. Who said that, man? Huh? Who said that, man? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you one hint. You bastards. Okay. So, it's me, Screwface SFJ. And we got a new, but kind of old, Eminem song. Now, Eminem's got a verse with Conway called Bang. Right? I rock with Conway, I rock with Griselda Tough. It was a pretty cool verse. He did his thizzle. Now, apparently what they're saying is that wasn't the real verse. That wasn't the original verse. Apparently, Eminem dissed MGK and Joe Budden. And then decided to change it. And it's leaked. So, I had to get on it, man. Ready, set? Let's get it.
I used to be a man of the people. Hit the clubs in Mingo.
Okay.
Used to dream one day I'd be fucking pink like a flamingo.
Hold on. Already. Hold on. Let me get my breakdown glasses on. Already. It sounds better than the original verse. It sounds clearer than the original verse. Like, even I feel like this might be this. It might be a different take when he said the. Because even when I feel like when he said the flamingo part, he said that a little bit more Eminem-ish. But this one, you kind of hear it clear.
Hit the clubs in Mingo. Used to dream one day I'd be fucking pink like a flamingo.
Okay.
That was back when I smoked cannabis. Man, but it was tough because I was a fan of his, so it sucked the hand in his ass. But
I do think the anime kind of flow is a little awkward, but it's what he's saying is so potent. Like, now I feel like I was effing. I feel like I should have been effing Pink like a flamingo. I could see how people take that like a dad joke, but I get the whole Pink, the rock star, and how he had a career with, he's had history with her, so maybe he had a crush on her, and that was dope. But then that was back when I smoked cannabis, literally when he used to get, light. And then also when he cooked Cannabis, the rapper, and he said he felt bad that he had to hand him his ass. That was dope.
yeah, looking back on my feud, me and Ja Rule almost got cool because we shot pool back in 01, was it 02? I don't know, but something told me fucking not to. Then we got stuck in high school, I shot the Oscar off his wazoo.
Wait, why is it to me this is way more audible? There's way more verse than beat, I feel like. It's way more stripped back. I hear everything he's saying now. So you was about to get cool with Ja?
Then we got stuck in high school, I shot the Oscar off his wazoo. Yeah. Shot the puffy cones, but fuck revolt. Y'all are like a fucked up remote. Now I get it why buttons broke. Cause you press him but he don't do nothing, no. Especially when it comes to punches thrown. You motherfuckers keep wanting smoke, so the blunt is rolled. Take another toke, gonna split it in.
Yo, Joe, I get it, man. Joe, I get it, dog. But I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. No matter how you not a rapper, no matter how you've transcended, we could talk about that too, but I don't want to go into a rant. But let me just say the shorthand version. I definitely think the fact, it's funny to me whenever people stop rapping, they always act like whatever they're doing is an evolution. Now, though Joe's may be an evolution, they always tend to go back and crap on rap. Joe does that a lot on that podcast. And I understand you know, he's a bit jaded and stuff like that, but he's plenty of times said stuff like, I don't like rap. And I get it. I get the whole but it's corny to me because I feel like in a way it has something to do with the way that we value rap. And for some reason, every time someone stops being a rapper and does anything else, it's looked at as an upgrade. That's not fair. And Eminem just said, Joe's buttons are broke because you keep pushing him and nothing work. And it makes Joe look so, I get it, you're not a rapper anymore, because it honestly makes, and I know this ain't the verse that came out, so Joe's gonna be like, well, that's not fair. Like, nigga, this ain't the Joe. But it's out now. So it makes it look like you are terrified of Eminem. I'm just gonna, let's call a spade a spade. I'm not using no biases or nothing. It literally looks like you, because I'm not one of those people who just craps on Joe Budden and acts like he never made good music. Joe Budden has some of the greatest verses I've heard, period. Listen to his Broken Wings for his stuff. Listen to Who Killed It. Stop acting like he don't be rap. But your post-rap career has been real weird, dog. Like, even with the beef with Drake. Look at me, I said I didn't want to rant, then I got into a rant. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm just saying, Budden, man, for the love of your opinion, forget hip-hop, for the love of your testicular fortitude, for the love of the fact that you are a strong, melanated man in hip-hop, say something, dog. I swear to God. This is starting to get annoying, man. Otherwise, you are terrified of Eminem. I don't care how you spin it, what joke you make, and where you go, oh, we're not going to, you know what, I'm not going to talk about that. You're scared at this point. Because at this point, he's bullying you. He's 100% bullying you.
Cause all you're gonna get is an L.
Hold on. Oof.
Take another toke, gonna split them in hell. Cause all you're gonna get is an L.
Split L.
So we don't got nothing in common, not even a fucking cold. A nasal issue if it comes to blows. Wasted tissue, each other's journalists stick to the stuff he knows. Like always running.
Where's the tissue stick? Tell this journalist to stick to the stuff he knows. Stuff he knows? Wow! I think he might have been talking about maybe academics there, maybe Charlemagne. He talking about somebody.
He goes, here Mike, there Mike, everywhere Mike, share alike, but just don't compare alike. Instead of comparing me, pick a fair fight. Compare me to lightning, that similarity striking. Compare me to Jaws, compare me to Manson, Marilyn to Charles, compare me to Nas, Biggie and Pop. Do not compare me to the Iggy bitch, you're always fucking Milli Vanilli hip hop. This is where all that silly shit stops. Compare me to the pistol, the trigger, the stop. The send me the Glock, now millies get cocked. I'm sending a shot, don't come around with them floss raps trying to stunt. Compare me to me, big willies get plucked.
Oh my God, we've heard this though. Didn't we hear this? I've heard M say that Big Willie's don't compare me to. Isn't this a part of his Lord Above verse? Am I bugging? I've heard some of this before. Maybe that's why he cut it off and then he said, I'm going to use the other half on the Lord Above verse. Because I've heard some of this stuff, but it definitely just sounds clean right now.
One by one, compare them to scabs, I'm picking them off. They're going home to fuck Nicki Minaj. Ah, compare me to Dickety Doss. Ah, I'm hickety hitting it raw. Ah, in a beat up trailer. Now, city beats for each other. Yeah, we linked up and we inked until I got a beast of a leash got done. How could we be so hella? Cops a motherfucking attitude. I'm gonna need propellers to chop.
How can he helicopter an attitude? Yeah, he doing a lot of that string punching. You know what string punching is? String punching is when the whole, like, every line builds into the next line and it's all cohesive. So it ends up being a story, but you would never know it's a storytelling rap from the opening bar. It could even open with some braggadocious like, I'm nicer than you. See, I would need time to sit back and really do it, but he's string punching. Because if you go back to the beginning of the verse, all of this stuff still applies. It's all still, he's still talking about the same thing. But like the way he did he's going into punches, then schemes, and then scheming hard in the schemes and making the schemes tell stories for him. So when he goes into the whole smoke, you get smoked, get an L, back when I smoked cannabis, then he goes into the Joe, the buttons, the remote, the TV not working. Then he goes into, wow. Come on now. What are we doing? Why did it freeze? Okay. My
I
bad.
used to be a man.
I don't know why that happened.
I'm taking them off, they're going home to fuck Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Compare me to Diggity Doss, I'm higgity hitting it raw.
Compare them to Diggity Daz, that's Daz Effects. Niggas don't know about Daz Effects. The same niggas who'd be making fun of the Migos probably don't know who Das Effects is, because essentially the Migos is the new age Das Effects. That's why I don't understand why niggas make fun of me. Probably not big of a hip hop head, but anyway. M knows his shit. Shout out to Griselda.
How could we be so hella? Cops a motherfucking attitude. I'm gonna need propellers to chopper. The machine gun killer. And the machine gun simmer.
Chopper the machine gun killer? Oh my god.
Clarity, stop there between Kelly and Conway. Well, fuck that little club. It's too R.I.P. Mac Miller.
R.I.P. Kelly and Conway. R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Come and get it if you think that shit up.
Hey yo, they think this shit a game, Hey yo, they think this shit a game until I pull up Let It Rain. Until I pull up
Let It Rain.
Until I pull up Let It Rain.
This must have been the original chorus or something. You think it's a game? Uh-huh. By the way, if y'all don't know, songs go through a bunch of different versions, so. Let it bang, man. Let it bang, man. Hold up. We could pretend like that wasn't the... Shout out to Griselda. Shout out to Conway. Huh? All that. I'll lay y'all to death, man. Love that verse, too. It might start something. But I honestly, at this point, I know there's going to be a lot of Eminem fans who going to just go straight attacking Joe Budden. MGK don't need to do nothing. Honestly, MGK, you cool. I wouldn't even address this. I just keep it moving. You're going to get backlash from Eminem fans, but that's the moral of the story now. You feel what I'm saying? So you're going to get the backlash. But what I would say is, Joe, please, dog. Please, my nigga. I watch your podcast, dog. You know, I may disagree with things you say. I may feel like I would love to debate you sometimes. But can you please, at this point, I can't think of what you're going to say to not address. Just say, are you afraid of this white boy? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of his fans? Is that what it is? You afraid of his fans coming to your comment section and killing this? No, bro. This comes in Eminem saying that you keep pushing Joe. Joe is just it makes you look weird when you're very opinionated and you be as passionate about your opinions as you be. And even in your podcast, they make fun of how you be kind of like shifty and switching your stance and don't really stand behind what you feel when people are around and different, kind of calling you soft or fake. That's what they're doing with those jokes. I hope you know that. That's the punchline of the joke, right? That's what people are taking from that. M is essentially saying that too. He's saying that Joe Budden is someone who talks a lot, and then when you come back and you push him, he essentially does nothing. Because that's what's been happening, right? Even if Joe believes that he was in the right because it was just his opinion on Eminem's work that started this, at the end of the day, it was still your opinion, and that's half the reason why people... You act like niggas' opinions ain't the reason why niggas get their jaws touched. That happens all the time. Racism be people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? I've seen plenty Karens try to go to innocent black people and tell them their opinion of what they're supposed to do and get jaw checked. So stop that whole, that was just my opinion. Okay, at this point, I'll let that slide. At this point, if you don't say something, address this, Joe, bro. And I'm saying this as somebody who's rocking, please, can you please, my nigga? It's like to me seeing somebody at school slap a kid. Like, well, even if you started, and even if he's your homeboy, you gotta look at him eventually, you gotta put him in the bath and be like, all right, bro, I know you playing the bigger man, you're not trying to get in trouble, you're not trying to get suspended. But at a point, right, your balls and your word is all you have. And as a podcaster, bro, it may be in your best interest to say something so I know you're not afraid of your opinion or the backlash that comes from your opinion. Because it's going to make me, when you say an opinion about Donald Trump or something else, be like, yeah, but if these niggas was around or challenged your opinion, you'd fold up. And I'm not saying that's who you are. I'm saying that's who he's painting you out to be. Sorry for the long rant. If you watch this all the way to the end, put Squirtle in the comment section. Yeah. Love y'all.